Well, hello. I've got some new angles here, so now you can see my lovely face, which is important. Or it could be a detriment to the video. We will find out. Anyways, I'm here to do part 3 and work on this bad boy right here. And here's Pickles. Good old Pickles. Big Pickles. There you go. Get her kind of relaxed and enjoying another on-camera event. Still not having issues with her attorney, so seems okay right now. Okay. There you go. What's going on? There's a nice warm light on you. Look at that. Okay. Let's get that out of there. Let's begin. So once again, I go through the deciding on my pen here. Good old Wiser Nuttin. I think I was using the 5. 5 was a good, 0.5 was a good number. Hello. Oh, this is cute. Oh, get the butt. Oh, get the butt. Oh, get the butt. Get the butt. Get the butt. Get the butt. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it. So here we go. We're gonna work on the bark that was here, and this was the trickier part with the veins. So I'll play around with that. Yes. So let's start up here where the bark is on its own there and work on the bark texture. Now it comes to bark, obviously there's different kinds of bark. You know, there's Chihuahuas and German Shepherds. And there's tree bark. So I'm doing just sort of generic, cool looking bark. It's the kind that you can kind of break up. Almost like little sort of puzzle pieces and then have different sizes. You know, you want to get the change the variation in sizes. And once again, I'm just doing little marks and stuff like that. Maybe I'll get a bit closer. Let's get a bit closer. Let's get a little bit closer. There we go. And also here what I can do is create like a little edge here so it gives it a bit of depth. And then because it's kind of being pushed out and up, and you kind of curve the pattern. Yo, I got you. Oh, that's cute. Oh no, she's going for no. See, I knew she was gonna do that. I thought I had blocked it properly, but apparently not. Okay, there we go. There's Will, there's a bunny. Back to the show. But yeah, so now I'm going to work on this piece of bark that's kind of curling in on itself, distorting. And then here I give it a beveled edge. So this is where the challenge is, where you gotta imagine how this bark is reacting to the oh my god, here's the bunny feet. Here's the bunny feet. I'm sorry. That nose, look at that nose. Oh, thank you. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. So let's decide, maybe do like little pieces first. And then, because I got the veins coming over here, so maybe let's do a vein sort of crawling in and out, and then have the bark piece here. So then it goes in and out, maybe, and then have the bark going here. And then, then you got this vein here, this big bad boy. I'm going to crawling over. Once again, the veins are great for denoting the actual character and shape, outlining the shape, and giving, you can really give a sense of 3D to the bark by having the veins going over top. And then maybe have a vein coming out. That's kind of creepy. Yeah. So you got this vein here. Another thing, I don't know if anyone's thinking it, but you can see how my lines aren't like perfectly consistent and tight. And when I do my digital drawing, I will not hide a lot of these lines. I'll keep them part of it too. And that'll just give it a much more organic, natural style, and it'll represent my style. Because I find a lot of digital art, it seems like the same person is doing all the digital art, and everyone picks the same brushes that are like smooth and blend well, and it's like, just makes everything look so generic. And I try to use the software brushes, the ones that are rough and textured, use the different ones, and I'll go into that, what kind of brushes I have and how I customize them, and yeah. It'll be a cornucopia of information. Okay, the vein's kind of leading underneath, so there's the bark. Vein kind of falling underneath. There we go. And alright, so now it's just all, it's all barkness. And this like definitely looks like a bit of a mess, but obviously when we put the color in, and that'll distinguish the bark from the veins, and I'll fill it in better later, because I don't, like I said, I don't want to start getting really thick with the lines right away. I want to see this area and then figure out which parts I want to solidify, so when I select it in the computer, I can isolate the bark and isolate the veins. And So there I give him a little edge. So you see the thickness of the bark. And then it's kind of curling, and so you want the lines of the texture denoting that, how the path of the texture denotes the shape of the bark. You want to be conscious of that. So I curve in. So with bark, like I said, I do like this, like patches. Just think of little patchwork, but not doing it everywhere. You don't want to have it like be this pattern of the same shapes. Do one here, and then do just the lines denoting the ridges and the separation within the bark. We'll finish the arm off here. Define that a bit better, and then this here. So when you see these little marks and stuff, I may get rid of them, I may just cover them up with color, or I may just leave them. I think the more you can leave your personality, your approach to how you apply the ink and stuff. Oh, it's cute. That's cute. Little tail. Little tail. Look at that. Little tail. Look at that. You had a cute face. Come here. There you go. Look at that. You see? The kids love that. Yeah, so the rest of this is just the bark being pushed away and kind of peeling off. Almost like, think of it like pieces of, like when you peel back a banana and you've got these smaller pieces and they're curling away and giving it a much more interesting personality. And that's what it's about, giving your own personality to all this stuff, letting your own individual approach to these things come out, instead of copying. And we all got to go through that. I went through that, when I was young and teenager. I was copying other artists, but not too much. I do sort of H.R. Giger inspired stuff, or Salvador Dali inspired stuff, or other artists, fantasy artists and things. But I always wanted to create my own designs, some creatures. Yeah. I was never really into copying, and never had you could say, the patience for it either. And it just felt, thank you. Just felt like I was not really finding my own way, because I think art is the opportunity to just deal with yourself and express who you are. So to me, that meant coming up with your own ideas, and then just taking little bits from everywhere else, little elements. And I still do that to this day. Anything I see, or whether I'm walking around the city or in the forest, kind of recognizing cool little elements to things, and then remembering them and taking photos, and just learning from my surroundings how to add more personality and character to the concepts that I've make. Let me fold this up. How's that? Okay, we'll do this. She always does that. The moment your hand goes near her, she's like, lays her head down on the ground waiting for pets. And then when she just lies there still, you feel like you're like abandoning her. It's really good. It's good, put your emotions in check. So here we've got so you can see this kind of banana peel idea I mentioned. You've once again got to think of what's in front and what's behind, and think of the order. So to me, this is the most in front, and then as it goes, this goes behind, and then this will go behind, and then that'll kind of give you that sense of depth. And this is, you're seeing the inside of the bark here, and then this muscular part here is kind of leaning on it. So you kind of make it go in, and then I've got, so I take that. Yes, the bunny has gone to the back. Come on. Hey, Combs. Oh my. Come on. Oh, okay. Excuse me, I gotta deal with this situation. Okay, let's put something back here. Let's do this. Hopefully that works. Okay, I got this guy. Okay. Turn around here. Nope. Things are falling. Okay. Let's throw this here. There we go. Okay, we'll put it on top of you. See what happens. It might enrage you more. Okay, just ignore that. Oh, jeez. Okay, let me let's wedge that in there. Now I'm using towels as grout. Okay. Okay, carry on. Carry under, carry over. Let's get in there a bit. There we go. Okay. Now that the chaos is over, more adventures, eh? More adventures. There we go. You can see now Pickles is trying to pull out the blanket. So it's round 2. Okay. Dun, dun. So now I'm just stacking it layer, thinking like shingles on a roof, just overlapping, creating layers, giving it a bit more depth. Let's see here. Let's get in there. Come on. Okay. Let's do that there. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention there's it's a bit of a breast going on there. So assumption is, oh, it's a big muscular dude. Well, you know, all that's up for grabs. Wherever you. Oh, thank you. So I thought I'd throw that in there just to create a bit of certainty, and I'll definitely do that with more of these. Definitely playing with gender and expectations and all that stuff too, which is, it's just so silly that it's not embraced and not celebrated. But good old ignorance and fear. In the 80s, it was all the evil rap and metal music and other stuff, and now it's all, there's always, okay, oh, light down, okay. Bunny, 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 bunny. I have to tape down more things. So here, so there's this here. So now that breast is coming out, then I gotta have it, bark's kind of going around it because it's pushing out. So I can have the bark being pushed out. You can even have a bit of the bark behind it. And since it's pushing out, so I'll make it a bit more, give it a bit more interesting shape to it. There you go. A bit of a nipple, you know. And then I'll just give the, see, I'm kind of layering this too, and that kind of gives it a sense, so you have a sense of this being this rounded. So let's finish off the bulbous, relaxed musculature here. So I want to give a bit more character to this line, waving a bit so as it's resting on the bark, curving in. There you go. So now it feels like it's got weight, and it's like sitting on the bark. Okay. That's pretty good for now, and then we'll finish up down here. And I was thinking of being consistent, you know, having lines intersecting with others, you know, just that way you don't get too much, you don't want a pattern. You don't want to go exactly the same flow either. You want to make stuff maybe going higher up there, and then some come down here. Some parts have a lot of little bits. I can add a little bit of a little piece that's kind of hanging down. We do that too there. Okay, that is a big nipple, but you know, there's could be more of it coming out. So yeah, and then I have a little bit of ambiguity here. This, you know, could be sap, could be something else. Who knows? Yeah. Ambiguity. Just like humanity. The ambiguity of humanity. Okay, so now that I've got this a bit more laid out, let's do this. So it's not so distorted. There you go. That's not bad. Let's adjust the focus a bit. Okay. So now the outer edge I want to define more. Even here, let's define this a bit more too, actually. Go around, go slower. So I get a thicker, get the full surface of the pen nib. Go around here. Make it a bit rougher if you can. And then go rougher there. Like that. There we go, and then let's go over here. Define this a bit better. There we go. Yes. I think I'm going to define this a bit better. Let's go up here. Let's head north. There it goes. Here's this, I guess she's, I don't know, maybe she's feng shui where she needs to face in that direction. That's okay. Here you go, let's give you a bit more spotlight. Yo, there you go. There you go. There you go, don't you know. That's better lighting here. That's better. Right. Muscles. So this is where they're gonna be a bit more crinkly. And play around with a bit more indents and marks to denote it's being squished against the bark. I'll make this bark here so that way there's a separation between the bark and the flesh. Let's go in here. What I like to do too is some of the, when I do the marks, you kind of go fatter here. Because when you squish something, and when it reacts, it creates little bigger indents, and there's an inconsistency to it, so. I'll just do this guy too. Okay. A little bit thicker. So I gotta put more barkness here. Barkness, yeah. Barkness, yeah. Watch out for that bark. It'll get you in your bark. Take the final bone. There you go. It's looking good, nasty bark there. And when I do draw it digitally, I'll play with like putting moss on it and all that stuff. But for now, it's just good to have a bit of a personality to it, but not go donkey crazy. So here, another part that I'm playing with, kind of insinuating that the muscles, like right here, I'm definitely like it could be a brain, could be intestine, could be muscles. I mean, I might put veins on here, but it's just the way it kind of felt like when I was going here. I kind of be cool to go in here, and then it just flowed with it, So just go with the flow, like the twig on the shoulder of a mighty stream. I stole that from Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. So, John Candy said it. That's a wicked film. Okay, I'm going to make this more round here. It looks too rigid. Maybe go like that. Give it a bit more sense of the softness. Okay, maybe go around here a bit too. And then this, once again, giving it some depth. And that's falling around the side there. Maybe go in here like that. Yeah, so all these... look here, so all these little curve, it's even going down like this. I mean, that is giving you that bit more character and allowing you to really feel how these two parts are kind of bumping into each other and how they're affecting each other, and gives it a real good sense of volume. That's the word, volume. So you can go here and then go like that, and then that does it too, giving a sense of volume. Volume. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Okay. The bunny. Let me do something here. Let's kind of do a bit of saturation. There we go. That's better. Bunny's fur was looking black and white. Now it's got a bit more life into it. That's good. Oh, another thing I haven't mentioned yet, maybe I did at the beginning, but I'm using like a tinted paper. This is like a light brown or light beige. And so there's sketchbooks you can get that have different tints, like a sort of a cool gray, beige, and I like that better. I realized that working on white, it's just too stark, and you feel like you have to fill in everything, and it's kind of like when you do like concept art. That's usually what they do, is they'll start off with a gray background, and that just means you don't have to fill in everything. Your midtones are much quicker created, and just looking at the white, it's too overwhelming. I don't wear white clothes, so why should I be looking at white paper? Okay, watch this. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's cute. See? Oh, now I've disrupted Pickles. Now she's mad. She's pissed. Oh yeah. You pissed, Pickles? piss pickles. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's take a break for a little bit. Let's have it's a bunny break. Should we have some bunny music? He's so cute. He's so cute. There you go. Oh, yeah. That's what she loves. See, if you see a bunny, their head they like petted. That's the best. Petted, pet. And their cheeks or their jaw. And so you rub the jaw, and then you rub the head, and they do the combo there. And then you'll feel them grind their teeth, and that's like purring. So, bunnies grinding their teeth is like cats purring. Yeah. Then you can do their cheeks. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's some ears. There you go. Oh yeah. Actually, it'd be a good time to show you something. Where I am, there's a lot of like thrift stores and other like vintage car stuff. So, obviously I'm into the Hulk, of course. So I was able to grab these for a few bucks. And yeah, just kind of, that's what I collect, Hulk stuff. But if it's $2, I'll get it, but otherwise I won't. Yeah. When I got this other guy here, this is a great find, thrift store, a couple bucks. Look at this guy. Look at that. That's the way to go. When I hang out, okay, let's see if this will disturb her. Oh, look at that! I can get the. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Oh man, this is the next Marvel movie. Oh, it's the next Marvel movie. Look at that. That's a good combo right there. Let's see. There you go. That's nice. There you go. Let's all just relax. There you go. Okay, now this is a party. So which parts? Actually, let's focus on this now. That'd be a good spot. So let's reset this bad boy. There you go. Then we have the focus. Bunny break is over. There we go. Okay. Get this in focus here. Come on, there we go. Whew. Got the window open. The wind's coming in. Let's get sort of the lighting here. Okay. Excuse me, I'm just adjusting the lighting. And now, okay, now Hulk's in the way. Well, it wasn't in the way, and then the bunny put him in the way. Come on. Pickles, you gotta share. Cool, okay. This is a really cool, I like this when I did this. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. This is cool. So as I've been working on this drawing, and I've been doing other drawings too with this idea of these very mutated muscular forms of nature. The idea of having muscles becoming veins and then kind of wrapping around, so you're getting this homogenization. I don't know. This morphing from muscle to veins, and there's veins on top, and I even have like veins coming off and connecting to things, so it's really nice. It's like it's got a really good, I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm not going to think anymore. Thinking's overrated, they say. So here I go. Okay, and the bunny knocked. Okay, I'm going to, this lighting, see, this light is a dollar store cheap light, but it's too light. Hold on. Is that falling down? Well, whatever. Pickles. Look, I know you're proud of your butt, but you know, okay. She's really obsessed with going where I don't want her to go. So just hang out with Hulk. Hulk loves you. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's cute. But not cute enough, she says. Okay. Okay. Just remember, the more things that are around a bunny, the more things it'll throw. It's science. Okay, let's do this. Okay. So we've got veins coming over. They're crawling over. So muscles. Because this is a very tighter, more tense muscle area than say up in the back and stuff like that. I try to give the muscles a bit more line, like straighter lines, so it makes it feel like, you know, it's more tense. Like right here, and then you go like that, and then you can kind of move it square it off a bit more, and then you've got this sort of muscle kind of veiny, and then it wraps around there. And since this is round and that's round, it's kind of splitting there. So what I want to do is denote that. See, so you gives a sense of how the shape of it is. Now Pickles is licking the blanket. Yes, now that she's attacked it, now she must apologize and make it feel comfortable again. This is interesting too. I kind of play with the idea of it twisting a bit. So I like to play around with these forms as it's twisting and turning, and not always having everything be straight. And this gives it a lot more visual interest, and a bit of questioning the expected behavior of muscles and flesh and fat and bone and there. So there's the palm of the hand.